Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Students, last time we have studied about the chemical bond, in which we have also studied the types of the bond, and in which we studied in detail the formation of the ionic bond. Today our topic is covalent bond. Students, as I have mentioned you in my previous lecture that the formation of the bond is taken from the two theories of the two different scientists, that is Cousel and Lewis concept of the octet. As I have mentioned that the atom tries their best to complete their octet either by losing, either by gaining electrons or by the sharing electrons so as to attain their next noble gas configuration. Our second type of that topic is covalent bond, and covalent bond as per the concept of the theory of the Lewis and the Cousel is defined as the bond formed by the mutual sharing of electron between two atoms in a molecule is called covalent bond. Mutual sharing of electron is due to complete the octet and to attain next noble gas electronic configuration of the bonded atoms. Students, we take example to elaborate it. First, we take the example of the hydrogen. As you know, that hydrogen has one electron in its valence shell. When it comes close to another hydrogen atom, it also has one electron in its valence shell. To complete its valence shell, each hydrogen needs one electron. So, these two hydrogen atoms share their electrons and form the covalent bond. And that covalent bond is represented by the short line between the two bonded atoms depending upon the number of the electron pairs shared between the two atoms. In this example, as only one shared pair of the electron is there, so the bond between these two hydrogen atoms will be represented by that single line, short line, and that represents the covalent bond between the two hydrogen atoms. Similar is the case with an example that hydrogen, as mentioned earlier, contains the one electron in its valence shell, and the chlorine has 7 electrons in its valence shell, and these two atoms share the one electron to give the molecule of HCl. As the one electron pair is shared between these two atoms, so that covalent bond is also represented by the single short line among the hydrogen and the chlorine atom. Similar is the case for the another example, that is oxygen. As oxygen, each oxygen atom has 6 electrons in their valence shell. When the two oxygen atoms come close each other, they share 2 electron pairs with each other to complete their octet. As per the Lewis concept of the octet rule, these two oxygen atoms share the 2 electron pairs among each other, and in this way the molecule of the oxygen is formed by the sharing the 2 electron pairs, which is represented by the 2 short lines. Students, on the basis of number of shared pair of electron, we can divide the covalent bond into 3 types. Among these 3 types, they are single covalent bond, double covalent bond, and triple covalent bond. That covalent bond is divided into single covalent bond and double covalent bond and triple covalent bond. As far as the single covalent bond is concerned, it is defined as the type of covalent bond in which only single electron pair is shared between two atoms in a molecule. Is called as single covalent bond. The example for that single covalent bond is, we consider again the example of the hydrogen, as each hydrogen has 1 electron in their valence shell, and each hydrogen share 1 electron, and collectively it is shared 1 electron pair, and that 1 electron pair is represented by the single short line, means the single covalent bond is represented by the single short line, and the hydrogen molecule is formed. Similar is the case for the chlorine, as the chlorine has 7 electron in its valence shell. 1 electron is required to complete the octet of each chlorine atom, and so 1 electron is shared between each chlorine atom among these two, and in this way they complete their octet and attain the next electronic configuration of the noble gas. And similarly, that chlorine atom is bonded with a single covalent bond, which is represented by a single short line, and the molecule of the chlorine is formed. In more complex examples, that when the either one or more atoms also present in the molecule and how they share their electrons in the molecules, then the example for that is, we consider the example of the ethane, in which each carbon share mutually one electron and also with the share electron to the other atom like hydrogen. As you know that carbon has 4 electrons in its valence shell, and 2 carbons in that molecule of ethane first share each other with a single electrons, and the remaining 3 electrons are shared by the 3 hydrogen atoms. In this way, the different number of single covalent bond are formed in the molecule of ethane, as the octet of that carbon is completed in this way, and then the octet of that carbon is completed in that way. The diplet of the hydrogen is completed in this way. For that hydrogen, for that hydrogen, for that hydrogen, for that hydrogen, and for that hydrogen. In this way, multiple single bonds are formed in that molecule. That is, we represent it by the short line for each bond in ethane. Another example for such a molecule in which different atoms involved to form single covalent bond, that is the disilane. Disilines, in which 2 silicon atoms containing 4 electrons in their valence shell are involved, and 2 silicon atoms share single electron with each other, and 3 electrons with the 3 hydrogen atom for each silicon. In this way, the octet of that silicon is completed by sharing 1 electron with the other silicon atom and 3 other electrons with the 3 other hydrogen atoms. Similarly, the octet of that silicon is completed in that way, and the diplet of the hydrogen is completed in this way. For that hydrogen, for that hydrogen in this way, for that hydrogen in this way, and that hydrogen for this way, and that hydrogen for this way. In this way, we can write it in a simple way as silicon, and each silicon with 3 other hydrogen atom. In this way, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. 7 single bonds are formed in that molecule. Similarly, we can explain the double covalent bond in another way, that such a covalent bond which is formed by the sharing of 2 electron pairs among 2 atoms in a molecule, and that type of the covalent bond is represented by two single short lines. Most precise and simple example for that type of the covalent bond is oxygen. Example of the oxygen. As you know, that oxygen atom has 6 electrons in its valence shell. When 2 oxygen atom come close each other, then these 2 atoms share 2 electrons with each other. In this way, 2 electron pairs are shared by the 2 oxygen atoms, and that oxygen form the oxygen molecule having the double bond, which is represented by these 2 lines. In this way, another example for the double covalent bond is the formation of the ethene molecule. Ethene, the formula of ethene is C2H4. As 2 atoms of the carbon and 4 atoms of the hydrogen are involved in the formation of the molecule of the ethene. Now, we draw the structure, octet structure or the Lewis structure of that molecule. We know that each carbon atom has 4 electrons in its valence shell, and in that molecule each carbon share 1 electron with each other and 2 electrons with the other hydrogen atoms. Forming the molecule of ethene. In this way, the octet of that carbon is completed. Octet of that carbon is also completed by sharing the 2 electron pairs with each other, and the duplet of that hydrogen in this way, for that hydrogen in this way, and in this way. Now we draw the simple structure as carbon-carbon double bond, 1 single bond with 1 hydrogen atom and 1 single bond with other hydrogen atom, 2 single bond with the other hydrogen atoms. In this way, we can say that molecule of ethene contains 1 double bond and 4 single bonds. Next, we will explain the triple covalent bond, the bond formed or the type of the bond which is formed by the sharing of three electron pairs among two atoms in a molecule is called triple covalent bond. Triple covalent bond. Students, to elaborate that triple covalent bond in a molecule, we take the first simple example of the formation of the nitrogen molecule. You know that nitrogen atom contains 5 electrons in its valence shell. Five electron in its valence shell, and each hydrogen atom share 3 electrons with each other, means 3 electron pairs, as mentioned in the definition, that such bond which is formed due to the sharing of 3 electron pairs. So in the nitrogen molecule, each nitrogen atom share 3 electrons, and in this way the octet of each nitrogen is completed as per the Lewis structure. Now that nitrogen molecule is represented by the three bonds or the triple covalent bond. Similarly, like other examples, we also take the one example in which more than different atoms are involved for the formation of the triple covalent bond, and that is the example of the ethine, molecule of ethine. The formula of ethine is C2H2, means 2 carbon and 2 hydrogen are involved for the formation of the ethine molecule, and in the ethine molecule each carbon share 3 electrons with each other and 1 electron with the hydrogen atom for each. In this way, the Lewis structure for the completion of the octet for each carbon is formed in this way, and the duplet structure for the hydrogen in such a way we can precisely write it by indicating the 3 short lines for the triple covalent bond in the formation of the ethine molecule. Students, one thing after discussion of the single, double and the triple covalent bond, it is also to know that some of the non-metals, like I have mentioned in the formation of the ethene molecule and ethine molecule, like carbon, that have the self linkage. The ethane, in the ethane molecule, that carbon and that carbon has the self linkage. In ethene molecule, that carbon and that carbon has the self linkage, and in the ethine molecule it also has the self linkage with the other carbon. Due to that result, a chain formation of these molecules is formed, increasing the number of the atoms for the different molecules forming the large, big size molecules, namely the macromolecules, like graphite, diamond, silicon carbide, etc. are the examples for the macromolecules, and that formation of the macromolecules is due to the formation of the covalent bond among the alkanes, alkenes and alkynes. So, at the end, one question remains, that how we will predict either in that molecule the bond is ionic, the bond is covalent, or so on. The answer is that we have the criteria for the determination of the nature of the bond in a molecule, and that simple criteria is we can find it by taking the difference in the electronegativities among the bonded atom. Means, if the difference between the two bonded atoms in the electronegativities of these two atoms is more than 1.7, then the bond will be ionic. And if the difference between the electronegativities of the two bonded atom is less than 1.7, then the bond will be the covalent. And if the electronegativity difference between the two bonded atom is 1.7, then the bond will be 50% ionic and 50% covalent. Students, we have discussed these two segments of the bond. Now, from that segment, there is originated a new concept of the bond, covalent bond. That is the 50% ionic, 50% covalent, means the polar covalent bond and the non-polar covalent bond. It will be discussed later in our next session. If you find any problem in that topic, you may ask us on our channel. Inshallah, we will reply you properly. Thank you.